Many people familiar with Airbnb these days can probably appreciate issues related to inviting visitors into your home, or at least dealing with the traveling public. Well, circumstances haven't changed that much since Agatha Christie's mystery The Mousetrap was first performed back in 1952. This is Reno Lovison, executive producer at ChicagoBroadcastingNetwork.com and theater reviewer for ChicagoTheatreandArts.com, offering you my thoughts on this production of The Mousetrap, currently on stage at the Court Theater in Hyde Park, featuring David Serta, Kate Fry, Alan Gilmore, Alex Goodrich, Eric Hellman, Tina Munoz-Pandya, Lionel Renault, and Carolyn Ann Holderman. Chicago Broadcasting Network is an eclectic Chicago lifestyle media blog, featuring video and podcast episodes that showcase multicultural and age-diverse people interested or engaged in art, music, theater, entrepreneurship, and local events. We strive to give a voice and added exposure to those who are not always in a position to get the attention of larger media outlets, perhaps because they're emerging personalities or because their message is directed to a niche audience. Thanks to friends of the podcast, custom app creator Justin Romano of Built by Backspace, and Dr. Virginia at New Day Spa on Lincoln Avenue, chiropractic for a whole new you. As always, if you need video production for your business or organization, check out renoweb.net. In this popular Agatha Christie mystery, 5 distinctly eccentric individuals have each booked their stay on an inaugural weekend opening of Monkswell Manor, a country guest house owned and operated by Mollie and Giles Ralston. Christopher Wren, an aspiring architect, no relation to the builder of St. Paul's Cathedral, is the first to arrive, and Mollie seems to forge a nearly immediate bond with the seemingly troubled and insecure young man. Mrs. Boyle, an importunate matron who Giles ultimately suggests might be happier elsewhere. One retired military veteran, Major Metcalf, is apparently simply out to enjoy some peace in the countryside. The sexually ambiguous, confident, and self-assured young Miss Casewell has been living abroad, claiming to be back in Britain on, non-specific personal business. The last to officially register at the estate is the flamboyant foreigner, Mr. Paravicini, whose car has allegedly gone off the road and overturned in the midst of the now-gathering blizzard, causing him to appear unexpectedly in search of shelter. Before long, Detective Sergeant Trotter arrives on skis to warn the Ralstons that the police have reason to believe a murderer who has already killed one person in London is planning to take revenge on one or more of their guests, and he's there to find out who is the potential criminal and who may be the potential victim. Thus the bait is loaded in Agatha Christie's popular murder mystery play, The Mousetrap. The original production opened in London's West End and played over 26,000 consecutive performances since 1952 so far. Though the premise is grim, the execution of the plot is full-on understated British humor reminiscent of the hilarious British TV comedy Fawlty Towers. The beauty of any well-written mystery is that everyone is a suspect, meaning that anyone is the potential victim or the potential perpetrator, leaving the audience saying, "I told you so," or "I had no idea." In this regard, this whodunit does not disappoint. To avoid giving away too much, I will say one of the keys to a successful ruse is the ability of the cast to have you believe their deceptions and misdirections, and this Court Theater ensemble is a perfect collection of professional liars and illusionists. In regard to misdirection, director Sean Graney does an excellent job of moving the cast in and out and around the magnificent 2-story set designed by Arno Santianco, including a substantial amount of chair moving that keeps you wondering what is pertinent and what is not, combined with the subtle but effective use of pattern in the walls and floor that provide a kind of disorienting funhouse effect, further keeping the audience a bit off balance. On the surface, Alison Sippel's costumes seem like ordinary street clothes, except that they give a kind of cartoonish quality to each character that enhances their persona and aids in the misdirection. Incidentally, the tailoring is spectacular. Wren's outfits are as confusing as he is, Paravicini's 2-piece ensemble is mesmerizing, while the blue pinstripe suit of Miss Casewell, is a masterpiece. Congrats to dialect designer Eva Brenneman, who keeps the cast's British accents totally on point to my Midwestern ears, and I assumed helped David Serta with his outrageous campy continental articulations as Mr. Paravicini. The Mousetrap by Agatha Christie is a delightful deceit on the University of Chicago campus at the Court Theater, 5535 South Ellis Avenue in Hyde Park on Chicago's South Side, through February 16, 2020. Running time is about 2 hours, with one intermission. For tickets and information, visit courttheater.org or call 773-753-4472. There are a number of good plays running through February. Look for our podcast review here at Chicago Broadcasting Network for Whisper House at the Athenaeum Theater. There's a good written review by Jody Jacobs available to read at chicagotheaterandarts.com of Roe, the story behind the landmark Roe v. Wade case at the Goodman Theater. Kill Move Paradise is opening February 12th at the Timeline Theater on Wellington. First Folio Theater in Oak Brook is currently offering the world premiere of Jeeves Saves the Day. This is Reno Lovison, executive producer at ChicagoBroadcastingNetwork.com, reminding you to share, like, and subscribe to our website and our podcast to be alerted when new content is added. If you need video for your business or organization, check out renoweb.net. And thanks to Steve Solomon for the use of Foster Avenue Beach as our theme song.
That's okay. We're going home.